So that would be 69.
So it'll be the 7th, would be the Friday?
Right.
Okay, I'll check for you.
Thank you.
We'll get it fixed.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
See you later, thank you.
Then we got Friday. Now I think we'll just make a motion to approve that.
Okay.
All right. I'll make the motion to, that y'all use the annex building and the small courtroom as necessary. So we'll take care of it. We'll just stay in contact with one of us. We'll give you a key and just try to get everything taken care of.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Very much. We really, really appreciate that.
On, yeah.
Where was it? I thought he couldn't do it. He didn't know how to do it. They got somebody with it or something, didn't they?
Did they? I thought Norris
And we called him,
Yeah.
but I'm not, he first said he couldn't do it, but then he may have done it. They don't remember.
Yeah, maybe Lynn will remember who
They
came.
should remember.
Yeah. I thought Norris did it, but maybe he didn't. I don't know. Went in the corner of the
Yeah,
the
the office.
Yeah, the office. I mean, or the office holder's office.
Way back, hey,
That's what she just said.
This time of year is when they start the
Maybe.
spring. Yeah. Maybe.
maybe, well, you know, I think that side was right too, you know,
Yeah.
so maybe he may have done it. But he wasn't going to, I remember, but he may have.
Who do you use to do pest control? Jeff? Norris? And then we also do Gordon. That's who they use at work in that.
We use Story for the laundromat,
Yeah.
since he's local. And then out there at our house, my wife has actually always used for me. No other reason except sushi garlic.
Jamie or Jamie? Jody? Tell us what's going on. That's right.
Carryover. We should get some more for the Circle Park fees, but that'll be the last day of the month. Hopefully that'll be a good amount. And then we're doing the tax distribution, last final for that. County General will get $34,000, but we're gonna pay back Workman's Comp for the payment that they made, help carry over for the inflation. So it'll be about $13,000 that will actually put in the county general.
So those payments around 21,000. That's what it is.
For payback to the Workman's
Yeah.
Comp, that'll be $20,540.
Okay, so. So when are you doing it today? And then the money's still coming in, you said it's a circuit clerk, and I guess it's the state's attorney's fees too, and the sheriff's office.
That'll all come in the end of the month.
Okay, so we got 3 offices still.
This is still. And hopefully that'll be a good amount with the fees changing from the circuit clerk. That'll be higher. So we should have some money to pay some bills.
And does this 38,000, does that include the money that Joe reimburses you back
No,
for payroll? And how much more is that?
that'll be about 23, a little over 23.
Okay. So that'd be like 61,000. And then you're gonna put that 13 in there. So that's 74,000. And that's 74 before we get the 3 offices, right? Okay, so we
I
should,
know it's gonna look good.
we should
Don't
knock
get
out-
excited now.
we're
Don't
gonna-
get excited.
we're gonna pay some bills, so.
Don't get excited, Jason.
Well, it's not that I'm getting excited, I'm just saying, we gotta get
It's
some
not
bills.
season, it's not
Yeah, we
season.
gotta.
Yeah.
like,
At least
knock
we've
it
made
up.
it to 19 now, there's only 18 bills, but now we gotta start on January.
Yeah, there's still some 18
Well, we
bills.
better get them paid then. 'Cause that's-
We-
Is there 18, a bunch of them?
Well, it's not much, but yeah, there's still a few, but a lot of them are that, attorney fees.
So, mean, I think with the circuit clerk fees and other stuff, we'll be over $100,000.
It should be
Yeah.
right at it. It'll be close. We'll say it'll be close. Yeah.
That should be enough. He does that, so.
And what's gonna help is that Williamson County is already paid. So we won't have to worry about that. Probation, that's paid, so we won't have to worry about that one. And then this workman's comp will be paid, so we won't have to worry about that one. First payback. We've got some big medical bills that need to be paid too, and I'd like to take some of the money from county general and pay those outstanding medical bills as well.
Is that including the one that I spoke to you about last week?
Yes.
How much is it? Three, is that?
Three something, total. We pay them all up to them.
Well, I don't know how you got it set up, but at least try to get something, you know. I don't know how old they are or
They're
whatnot.
old.
Are they?
They're-
We need to try to get those back. And if they were last week, I understand.
No, they're not.
If they're back in
They're old.
18 or early
Oh, yeah.
19, then
They're back to August of 18.
really? Oh, they definitely need to be back. It's-
See, that's when it hits our books. So more than likely, they've already probably been a couple months prior to that before they actually get our books when they got paid.
Right. We need to try to do that if possible. With it being that small of an amount, I mean, it needs to be.
The one for mutual medical that we were talking about, that was released yesterday.
Okay.
Good.
But other than that, that's it. Did you check into that other thing I asked you about, that I sent you yesterday?
Well, no, I mean, you have to be a little bit more specific.
The renovation? The interest?
Yeah, that, you know, that loan, that loan was sold to City National Bank. They're the ones that pay December 1st each year, $190,000. So that's just an interest, it just shows that interest is being applied to that note.
Okay.
But we just paid $191,000 or $90,000
Okay.
every December 1st.
Okay, because I had no notes on that whatsoever in
Okay.
there. Cannot find any notes on that whatsoever. That's the only thing I found was what I sent you as an attachment. It's the only thing I found on that.
Yeah.
Okay, good deal.
That was Mid-State Bank that did the underwriting for that,
Yes.
City National bought it.
Okay. The only thing I found on that was just the note that I sent as attachment to you yesterday. I was like, what? Okay. Hey, good deal. Yeah, makes me happy. And then I did talk to Jeff from the auditing firm, and he did say that was $39,500, which included the circuit clerk audit as well.
Which I think that usually runs, what, $7,000 to $10,000? Does that sound right, or do you know?
I don't know.
Just tell, make sure everyone knows what you're talking about.
The auditing firm that does county audit and the circuit clerk audit, his quoted price was $39,500.
Okay.
And they plan, according to the note I had left on my desk from Friday when I was in the zone meeting, somewhere between April the 29th to May the 3rd is when they're planning on being here. It's tentative,
Is that the same company that did it last year?
yes.
Same price?
No, because last year they had Kemper and Kemper and
Yeah, you're just having one audit
one
company.
audit, yeah.
What's it saving us for just having one?
It's about, actually gonna work out the same.
Really?
I think after this year, he said it could be cheaper.
It'll be cheaper. Should be.
Thank you. Are you Lord?
How you doing? I see you working at that brick house.
Yeah, Beavers Road, yeah.
I
Yeah.
used to take piano lessons there back in the day.
Oh, yeah, where's the piano set at in the house?
You know, I can't even remember. It's
You gonna
been
put
so
another
long.
one in there?
Miss Sylvia's, she used to live there.
Is that Bill's
Back.
wife, or is that before Bill?
That's probably, maybe it was,
Mr. Jason.
you know, it's when I was a little
Supervisor,
kid.
chairman.
so She was older
Yeah.
lady. So,
Nice.
You walk in the front door, they got the living room there to the right.
okay, well then it was in the living room.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
You ought to put another one in there, if you like old times.
Yeah.
Help sell the house.
Yeah. That's people come look at, come lure into the plane. What can you buy? You do pretty good? Are you pretty good at pianos?
Well, I play it much.
Oh, well, I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, she does good.
I don't know, I guess I'm okay.
Yeah, she does good, I heard her play. Yeah.
Who does the organ? Do you have an organ?
No. Chris, well, we have a guitarist.
Yep, drums,
Drums, bass player.
bass player, yeah.
So that's where you learned it, right there.
Yes, right at that house. Good memories.
Good.
See you guys.
See ya.
I think this should be able to pay some pretty good amount of bills, because you should have about 100,000 in there by the end of this week. Right now,
There's 37 in there.
37, but then what she gets reimbursed back from Joe on payroll, and then she's going to put some money, 13,000 over. She should have, 70-something thousand by the end of today in there. And then she still likes the circuit clerk fees, the state's attorney's fees, and your fees.
I was looking last night, if they paid everything in January, it's only $10,000, that knocked it,
Yeah,
knocked us down to 30 days.
maybe possibly.
We have a lot of unpaid bills from 2018 still for other offices.
Okay.
So,
Throwing that out
yeah. I mean, I wish we could pay them all. If it was up to me, I'd just write all the checks, but got the money there, so.
How's things going in your office?
there. We were, John said, really busy on the weekend, I think about 10, 15 inmates over the weekend. Let's get back over capacity.
Just the interstate's going good.
Really good.
Drugs, just drug issues, or?
Yeah, that's all, it revolves around drugs. Everything. Up here, if it's domestic, if thefts or what, it's a drug issue. Talked to Josh last week, he said that the mayor's office was still working on that letter for that grant.
Okay.
You just got a bill in for the vest. That's the total bill, like $12,000, but we'll get reimbursed half of that once the grant gets applied for. But the grant period doesn't open up, I think, until April. So you're probably looking at August, September before we can actually get any money on it, but we'll get 50% of it back. And I'll probably have to buy another car in June, so I may submit the voucher for it maybe next month, but as long as I can get that check by June. We'll do like I did last year when I go on vacation, I'll just go pick it up and bring it back myself.
Okay. What kind of car is it?
The either 2016 or 17 Charger. Those are the ones we can get for like $15,000, $16,000.
Just spare. Get rid of anything, or just keep it?
We don't have a spare car other than that old Durango I got, so we're going to keep this one for a spare.
Oh, okay.
All the cars are in good shape, but it's always good to have a spare car.
I remember Ryan's starter went out, he was stuck in Durango out of the interstate, but he had to go get Kent since he was on vacation. That was just as bad. Big-
You know, we worked at a deal with Linwoods last year, trading the Tahoe off, and then they come up with this problem with the transmission.
Recalls.
So now they're going to give us a different truck with a different motor and transmission, which is going to be better for us, but it's still going to take another 60 to 90 days to get it.
So they're gonna adjust the trade or anything, or just keep it the way it
Trade's
is.
the same, I mean, we're just.
You can't beat that.
Miles is going up on ours, but.
Driving it for free.
Yeah.
I mean, basically. It's not their fault or ours, so that's good. I'm sure they'll probably get some kind of assistance from Chrysler or something on it. it's a government deal, and it wasn't their fault. I'm sure they'll probably.
I haven't had much time to talk to Tim. Is everything going?
So, everything's going fine.
Last week, the contractors that were doing some work outside were coming over to the office using the bathroom because these over here, I guess, are getting so bad they can't get all their work. Especially on the men's restroom. I don't know if it's an issue with the wall again, when it's not draining.
Not sure. You had any
I
problems?
noticed a sign down there on that. I noticed a sign down on the door that was, you know, the men's was out, but I thought it was just maybe stopped up or something and go in.
Yeah, I didn't
Is it
know.
still, is the sign, you notice the sign's still up?
I haven't looked today.
Take a look at it.
What's it done, Ted? Is it stopped up or leaking in the wall or what?
Always before, it's been an issue in the wall.
Yeah.
Drain out down in the floor in the basement. I think it's just rotted.
I was gonna say they had one toilet that would work, but the train, urinal and the other one wouldn't work. So,
It's part of the second phase. I mean, they're going to replace that.
yeah,
Good too.
that's one for trying to use the wrong one.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
Our reserve, so they all, it also,
What that, oh, right.
13.
Those what, 39? What about those trucks that had gas?
That one brought, let's see,
Just a minute.
4750.
I think that's a good deal on that outside. They fixed it. That was on their model, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of rusty, body is. Yeah,
And for what they're gonna be using it for and all that,
it'll rust a lot more.
it's gonna rust a lot more, so they might as well start with something rusty rather than watch it rust later.
Yeah. Who bought it?
Right.
River Rag,
Oh, did it? Yeah.
it's gonna rust anyway around all that stuff, so.
Yeah.
Is there a good crowd there? Is there a good crowd at the auction?
Yeah, really, I was getting a little worried, to be honest with you, because there wasn't all that many people there. I think there's a lot of people there just to bid on our stuff, though.
Oh, yeah.
Was there some farmers bid on the dozer and stuff? Did you know any of them?
Billy Brooks is one guy.
Yeah.
I think
He bought both of them, did he?
He bought both of them, and both of them had Young International trucks. Yeah, he was bid against Todd Green.
You know, Brooks has got me into the back. Oh, he sold that scrap yard for 17 million, I think.
He owns the old 8400 building, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Got all them apartments over there on Oliver Church.
Pretty good man.
Smart guy.
Pretty good man.
I got that resolution of federal aid agreement today.
Okay.
I just want to sign on it to refresh your memory. It's for the bridge project right there by Lafarge, between Lafarge and Trunkline Gas. The bridge that we're redoing. Federal aid agreement is just a thing that we have to do every time we use our federal allotment money. You have to enter into a federal aid agreement. Basically outlines the conditions of the project and everything. And along with the federal aid agreement, we have to pass a resolution to allocate the money for our 20% of the project, which our 20% of the project is $46,000 according to the estimate. That's what we're asking to pass a resolution to pay for that $46,000 out of the county's federal aid matching tax fund.
All right. Any questions on that?
I'll make a motion to pass the resolution as written.
I'll second that.
All right.
Federal aid agreement requires the chairman's signature. And the resolution just requires the clerk's signature. So, I've got 5 copies of each. I've got to send 4 IDOT, keep one in my file. This is 5 copies, it's just the same spot every time. It's just that one signature, that other line down there is for the IDOT signature.
Guys out doing this week?
Put rock down on several roads, doing some grading, putting some pipes in. And then doing some patching, trying to run that patching machine every time we get a chance.
Looks like the city is concrete the section of the tank on D Road.
Be, my opinion, it would be a little bit better if they, whenever they concreted something, they went all the way across wherever it's bad, because potholes tend to migrate. But,
It's better than it was.
oh, yeah, it's getting better.
It was really rough there for a few days before they fixed it behind that.
No, this is just fine.
Oh,
I feel good.
some got locked up in behind there today.
Oh, was it? I got that.
Anybody else know of anything that needs to be addressed, or?
Haven't had any calls.
I haven't heard from our friend from last week.
Okay.
He's waiting to hear back.
You have some right there by you. Just go there and look at it, so. Right there across from what's going to do. There's the holding yard on Country Club Road. He lives right across the road. He said something about his ditch was, he said something about that, his ditch up there. You know, that's the Kurt's house. You know, sounds like it's a ditch. I'll have to get with him again and double check, see exactly what it is, but just keep that in your mind, know what you're doing.
These ditches are constant. Seems like they're sloughing off and they wash silt and stuff in their driveway pipe, so I'm sure that's.
I'm sure it's probably what it is. Yeah, I had to ask him again, he said something about it. I forgot exactly what it is, but I will find out.
Gerald, you know down the, I guess, sort of where you live, across the road from your house, where Dave Mizell lives,
Yeah.
you don't know what lane goes back in there.
The name of it?
Well, I mean, I was.
Yeah, I know the lane.
Wondered if you knew anything about it. I mean, he was asking, Dave was asking me about that road, about if we could take care of
Maintenance.
some of it, yeah, and see if we can, I mean, it's not on our records and it's not been ever turned over.
Yeah, I don't think it's a county road.
No, it's not. He was asking about what it would take to get it turned over, but I can't find anything on it where it's been surveyed or anything like that. Do you remember anything about it, or who did it, or?
I think it's regular blacktop.
You know who developed it or anything like
Yeah,
that?
Bill Nutty.
Bill Nutty did it? I can check on that with him. I just don't know where to check.
Yeah, Bill Nutty. Remember? Is that road, has it got potholes or ditches or what?
But I think the road is, I haven't been out there to check it, but Dave said something about being some potholes coming in or pavements breaking up or something. It's joining the list of a long,
Yeah.
distinguished list of private roads that are breaking up.
That guy in the back, he bought the rest of that place, Alan Kidd. He kept the old house, he built out used furniture, lumber back there. And said he moved back there sometime, but he never seen that there hard enough. But I don't know if he would, since he bought the rest of that, if he would be responsible for the road, or, I don't know how that works.
I don't know how those properties are even deeded. I mean, that's the problem. I mean, you don't know anything about it unless
Yeah.
it's platted and there's something you can look up.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, see y'all later.
Joe, do you have to know how much that pipe will cost for my children's about?
Yeah. Well, without the rock, I think they're going out to do it today, and
They are.
they're probably going to put the rock
Well, that's
on.
something else. He asked me how much the rock was. I said, I don't know how much. Do you charge for just the rock or the hauling?
We just charge for the pipe and the rock material. We don't charge for any labor, really.
But I mean, in other words, the rock would be like $110 a load or something like that.
Well, we set it, I just kind of figured it on average, all the installations that we do, an average amount of rock we use of the pipe. For a 15-inch pipe, it's $15.35 a foot. So he's wanting 40 feet in there.
Yeah.
So we were going to charge him $614 to put the pipe in and rock over the pipe.
Okay, are you gonna go put, you can go ahead and put the rock on it then?
I mean, we will, yeah.
That's fine.
Where's this at?
For my children, about that 20 acres up there. I mean, not Haver Camp Road, all the way at the end on the left.
Yeah. I know you're going to have to put a lot more rock in there for the driveway.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a whole lot
If you want to
cheaper.
do that, I can handle it from there. I want to cut that back down a little bit.
It's not going to be a whole lot
Let's see.
cheaper than that to just do the pipe.
I seen he had his house for sale, I didn't know he
Mine
probably
does.
did.
He wants to build a house up there.
I guess that's why he
He's
was
building a building. Amish is building in the building now. Let's see, what was it? Six, the pipe and rock, 600.
$614.
Okay. That's fine, I'd say put it in. Will that reckon they put the rock on there today?
I hope so.
I don't guess anybody said we covered with this. I thought about that, you know, some of that takes me
Just leave it in there, I wouldn't put it past anybody to steal anything. I mean, I told you, once they stole rock off of our road out there in Hillman.
Scooped it up off the road.
Yeah, I don't know how they done it, but, I mean, we put rock on a road one day and about 6 months we went back out there and it was all gone. So I wouldn't put it past anybody to steal anything.
No. I know that when you used to keep rock up there, but you just go, you'd go by there and steal that all the time.
I kind of keep track of them, packed it up on our yard. I'd like to just go driving in our yard and do anything. I've caught people on off days before, just driving slow around our yard looking at things, I guess scoping out to see what they can take. I mean, I don't know. I caught a guy backed up to one of the rock piles not too long ago, shoveling rock into his back of his pickup truck.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you tell me? Just keep going.
Get the hell out of here. What the F are you doing?
Guess he thought I'm a county resident. He's getting some water.
I think you lived in the city, to be honest with you. People just think, well, it's only a bucket full, you know. You ain't gonna miss a bucket full. Probably we won't, but it's still not huge.
5,000 people come and get a bucket full, it'll all be gone with it.
That's right. Anyway. All right, guys.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Yep.
I'll let you know about